In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Healthcare Assistant Practitioner standard. So the gateway requirements for this standard, they are the requirements before you can progress to your endpoint assessment, include achievement of maths and English at level 2. So when I say maths and English, that can be functional skills at level 2, or it can be a GCSE grade C or above, or there are numerous other equivalencies published by the Education Skills Funding Agency. So you'll be able to find that list of equivalencies and exemptions and identify if you do have an existing qualification that it's valid against that. Additionally, you'll also need to have achieved a regulated level 5 competence qualification in the area of Healthcare Assistant Practitioner. And finally, you will have had to put together a reflective journal, which I'll discuss shortly. So in terms of the assessment components for this particular standard, there's 3 assessments in total. There is a multiple choice and short answer test, and that takes 90 minutes. There's 40 multiple choice questions that are worth 1 mark each, and then there's 4 short answer questions, which are worth 5 marks each. There is what has historically been a workplace observation, but given the ongoing lockdown slash COVID kind of occurrences, that's currently being replaced by reflective accounts and a question and answer session. Now, it's really, really important to clarify that this particular assessment, the reflective accounts and question and answer session, replace the observation only. So what you'll need to do is look specifically at the criteria that the observation seeks to address and what you need to present for that assessment, and make sure that those reflective accounts reflect the kind of assessment criteria needed by the observation. Because the final assessment is a reflective journal and interview, which is different to what I've just spoken about. So this will have different assessment criteria, like all of the assessments do. They have their own specific assessment criteria that need to be met, that are drawn from the apprenticeship standard. So the reflective journal and interview, the interview is between 30 and 60 minutes. Now, the focus for this assessment and the focus for the reflective journals that underpin the interview should be individual case management and also supervision and teaching. So you should be evidencing the values and behaviours that you've gained throughout the apprenticeship and evidencing how you're applying those within this specific context. So they're the 3 assessments. The grades available for this particular standard are pass, merit and distinction. And in terms of some top tips for this particular standard and the endpoint assessment, first of all, plan evidence and prepare it directly against the standard. So this is available in the NCFE guidance documentation. And what I mean when I say that is look at what is required by each assessment and, conduct your reflective accounts in line with those specific assessment criteria, just so that you know that you're really evidencing what the assessment is asking for. And secondly, and this is really, really important, just sign and date all of those accounts just to make sure that we're able to verify them both as authentic, but also as current, so that we can see, okay, so this is a current reflective account and it is clearly dated, and then we can include it as part of the assessment activities. Thank you very much. I hope you found that helpful, and there's a couple more videos in the playlist that are going to dive a little bit deeper into what those specific assessment components are. Thanks for listening.